Good afternoon, traders, and welcome to Trade Setup in the afternoon wrap for the 30th of September. Okay, we're going into the AFL Grand Final weekend here, and we still saw a bit of action on the ASX200. We'll take a look at that, the price action for the day, and what we can look at tonight. Also, we'll look at gold and Aussie as per usual, but we'll take a look at the DAX tonight because that's getting a bit of action thanks to Deutsche Bank. Okay, looking at the ASX200 30-minute chart coming into the close, it's around 4 o'clock, so I expect much more change to happen. We've had that push up starting around the 53.78 mark. We've had that push up to 54.84, and then we failed off that zone there. Now we're coming down and we're retesting the 54.16 area. Now that is holding that leg, that current leg up just from 54 to make those highs at 54.84. That's holding, so we have retested that today. We broke down a bit more than what I expected today, and then we bounced into probably midday into the end of the session. Now there's been a lot of price action earlier on the day around that zone, up towards 54.58. And then obviously we got that failure and we're back into that zone there, so potentially we could just see prices roll over into the European session and then get into night. We are in overbought territory, so I would expect at least a bit of a pullback, whether we go back down to 54.33 and build that major high low, or we just see some action contraction, lower highs and higher lows, just bringing it, keeping us around that 54.45 zone. But we'll see how that goes tonight. Okay, taking a look at the Aussie dollar here. This is a 1 hour chart. We see that leg up from 74.45. That's pushed all the way up to 76.95. We did get that washout like we were talking about previously. Didn't quite make it to 77.30, and we're potentially looking at a major lower high here. Now if we roll over, which we are looking like we're contracting this leg up at the moment, we could just correct a bit and then make a major higher low and then push high, but at the moment we still look like we're potentially going to target that 76.05 zone. Now if we do that and we hold up that zone, we sort of hold up here and we'll break back up through say 76.38 or 76.45, we could just be heading back up towards 76.95, but at the moment it does look like we got this overall leg contracting, so we might see lower highs and lower lows, stepping down slightly, and then we'll see what happens from there. Okay, we've got gold here showing some interesting price action. We have had that 1310 level tested and down towards 1305. That held up and we made a minor lower high here, which was at 1318 and subsequently got broken. We pushed all the way up to 1343, retested that and then fell away off there, and we're finding support around the 1318 again, so we're just retesting its level. Whether or not it's going to continue higher, continue lower, is yet to be seen just yet. We are in overbought territory just here. Now if that holds, and we do hold this zone here around 1325, we could easily roll over and just continue that trend down, but at the moment it's pretty much an each way bet. We are tested out and being rejected. We can see some rejection signs there, 1318. That is starting high. We get minor higher lows, so really we just need to get through that 1325, and if that happens we can push up potentially to 1332 and then on to 1343, but we'll have to see how that goes, otherwise we'll get continuation lower. Okay, taking a look at the DAX here, we are seeing a bit of action thanks to Deutsche Bank and the problems they're having, and that's flowing on to the other banks, especially in the US. Now what we can see here, we've got some test of 10.788. We've had that retest here and then we failed. Then what we've done is rallied back up, made a lower high at 10.702, and then we failed and we've retested it, and now we're currently at that zone again, retesting the 10.265 area there. Let's just magnify that a bit, just get out. We can see here as well oversold, so that's not a bad sign that this may hold up this 10.265 zone, but we could easily wash out some traders, so just be careful if you're thinking about going short, and then just bounce back up. So the markets tend to do that quite a bit. Now if that does hold up, what we want to see here for higher prices is really that higher low form, potentially somewhere around the 10.300 or 10.320 zone, build that high low and then work our way back up, and that could be capped by the 10.570 zone. So we'll have to see how that plays out tonight, and see if we get some continuation of selling from the Deutsche Bank problems. Anyway, that's it, and we'll speak to you tomorrow. And don't forget, traders, you can go to our YouTube channel to subscribe. Just go to www.youtube.com/c/TradeSetup AU, and you can view all the uploaded videos we've taken so far.